Hey guys, it's me, and today we're gonna be talking about the dangerous rise of gentle parenting. Oh shit, fuck. What the fuck? Hold on. Yeah, the gentle rise of. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I grew up in a fucking, it was a cool household. Like, the most I would've got was like 3 days on punishment, and I still had my phone even when I was on punishment. So I just couldn't go outside. That shit used to kill me. I ain't gonna lie. Not being able to go outside, nigga, that's where the fun was at.
Give me my phone, you idiot!
You want me to take your
Is that
iPad
a
away?
fucking
No! Hands are not for hitting. I don't like that. That hurts.
Children are violently attacking their parents. Children are getting addicted to iPads, watching.
See, I would never been able to get away with a lot of this shit I see these niggas doing. I was never like this. I was just outside and never was coming back home. I go outside and then end up going for 2 months. You know, I was never doing this type of shit right now.
Melon and skimpy toilet for hours. Math and reading scores.
I can't believe niggas watch bullshit like that. Did I just
It's
see a
an
nigga
iPad.
spinning around inside a urinal? Psh. Could you imagine going to the bathroom and taking a piss and then a nigga head pop out the toilet?
Watching Cocomelon and
Oh
skimpy
my
toilet for
God.
hours. Math and reading scores are declining. What do these all have in common? They're the result of a new and growing trend. Gentle parenting. Gentle
What the fuck is going on with my shit, gang?
parenting is a war crime to punish a child. Spanking? That's child abuse. Yelling at your child.
I don't think that's child abuse. If they doing some of this shit that I seen at the beginning of this video, I'm not gonna lie. They need more than a spanking. They might need to go get their own switch from off the tree, honestly. The fuck?
That's
What's wrong
child
with y'all
abuse.
niggas?
Doing anything that upsets and angers your child, that's child abuse. What happens if your child is literally assaulting you and hurting you? Well, you need to sit down and talk about your feelings. Use logic to explain why
Need to stump them out. Honestly.
people
Y'all
is
get
a
'em in
big
line
no-no. That's the mindset that gentle parenting advocates for. Gentle parenting was popularized in the 2010s in attempts
See,
to get
that's why
rid
they
of the
just be
authoritarian
running over
parenting
these
styles
niggas.
that society was so accustomed to. But this trend backfired, creating a generation
God.
of bratty, selfish, violent, and entitled.
That pickaxe through the back of the truck is still getting me. Like, damn, baby, we are not playing Fortnite. What are you doing? Where the hell did she get that from?
Children. Children can be stubborn, and negotiating with them is hard. Try convincing a child that brain rot is bad for them, and you'll see what I mean. Because children rarely listen to logic and emotional reasoning, gentle parenting often fails. Watch how these gentle parents deal with their children's violence.
You can't slap his head, okay? Please. No, you can't slap his head.
Nah, you gotta be disrespectful of the parent acting like that. Shut up, nigga. I'll do it again.
Please don't do that. Ellie, please don't do that. Ow! No, gentle hands.
No.
They being too goddamn
It might not
nice
seem like
with
much,
these
but
little
these
niggas.
children are learning that they can hurt people without consequences. This is dangerous. If children learn that it's okay to hurt their parents, they begin hurting anyone they feel like. This is how bullies are created. Now, some will argue that these parents did not use gentle parenting correctly, but come on, give them some slack. Gentle parenting is so confusing and complicated, you should need a PhD if you want to use this parenting style. In gentle parenting, parents need to become a personalized therapist and counselor for their children. And in this process, a lot
That's doing too much. I feel like doing that is too much. You gotta sit down and try to negotiate with your kid about, alright, so how about this and how about that? No. I'm not doing all that. I told you to stop because I said so. Done.
parents are bound to
should be
become
all
too
that needs
loose,
to be
leading to
said
bad
right
and
there.
undisciplined children. Only parents who are good at understanding children's
And if they
emotions
try
and
to go
behavior
against
should
it, I
attempt
gotta whoop their ass. Done.
parenting style, because if done wrong, this parenting style could lead to disaster. And this isn't only about violence. When children learn that they can do whatever they want without any serious consequences, they begin to expect the world to revolve around them. And this is a mindset that's very hard to undo. If anything isn't going their way and they're unhappy about it, they throw a tantrum. This has led to a massive rise in classroom misbehavior in the last few years. Here's a kindergarten teacher talking about it.
Gentle parenting is ruining our children. We can't do much when students misbehave, when they're yelling, when they're cursing, when they're throwing chairs. They're trying to hit teachers with their jackets. They are stomping on their feet. That is not okay. That is when gentle parenting has not benefited that child.
A nationwide
I don't think it benefits anybody. I don't think that benefits anybody at all, honestly. Like, what has gentle parenting done that was good? Like, if the other thing that they called, like, discipline is abuse, like, they call discipline abuse now. You're being too rough. Nah, nigga, I'm not being rough enough with this little nigga. Do you not know what he tried to do? He held the whole house at gunpoint today. What the fuck are you talking about?
68% of teachers experience
Oh,
verbal
God.
abuse from their students. Classrooms have turned into real-life Call of Duty lobbies.
Bro, did you really say that, bro?
This 14-year-old repeatedly calling his African-American teacher a racial slur,
Bro, say it too, bro. We're right here, bro. Everybody's watching. What's up?
hurling a basketball at the teacher,
You ain't something.
44% of teachers cite student misbehavior as a top source for job-related stress.
Our society, a significant decrease in accountability and consequence. It's not surprising that unfortunately this is spilling over into the behavior of students in school.
It's no wonder why there's massive teacher shortages in countries all around the world now. This wasn't as large of a problem back in the 2000s as it is now. And misbehavior
No,
is
back in the day, they said the teachers used to discipline the kids themselves. They used to have a back room for these little niggas and everything. Damn.
a consequence.
Bad
Children are
times.
becoming
I would have been back there every day, getting towed up.
lazy and
God.
slow. Parents simply hand an iPad or an iPhone to their children to shut them up and let the device do the parenting. Children begin to watch highly stimulating content, with
Oh, I might
toddlers
have
watching
fast-
Cocomelon and older children doom scrolling YouTube until they try to get the children to stop.
You want me to take your iPad away? Okay, well, it's time for bed.
It's control.
Look at her, bro. She like, what the hell?
Okay, well, it's time for bed.
She like, damn, bro. If it's making him act like that, you can take moms away from me. I ain't trying to get like that. I'm not trying to get like this nigga, bro.
It's
What is
control.
wrong with him?
Many parents don't take the measures to limit their child's screen use or monitor their content. If this
I ain't even had
is long
nothing to say.
enough,
I just
the
wanted to
child
pause.
actually becomes addicted to their
Yeah.
iPad or iPhone and builds an emotional dependence on it. Without their device, they can't be happy. Many studies have found that excessive screen use can interfere with brain development in children by lowering cortical thickness and damage the prefrontal cortex, parietal lobe, temporal lobe, and occipital lobe. In simple
Damn, nigga, that's down there the whole brain. Shit. What the
terms,
fuck?
the brain is getting f***ed. These brain changes make it even more difficult for children to identify and regulate their emotions, which could be why children get so angry when their iPads are taken away. And this isn't the child's fault. Children don't know better. It's the parent's responsibility to ensure that the children don't misuse technology. But because gentle parenting strongly advocates against punishment, and many parents interpret this as avoiding any action that makes the child upset, many parents become too reluctant to take away screen time.
Hold on. What?
Avoiding any action that makes the child upset, many parents become too reluctant to take away screen
Do I really care if this little nigga get upset?
But this isn't just about screen time. The detrimental effects of screen addiction carry on to other aspects of the child's life, and one of these is school. Children are underperforming at every single grade level. A study investigated.
It's been like this for years. I was underperforming. Shit. And it had nothing to do with screen time. It was just like, I can't focus on this bullshit. I don't like the way the teacher teaching it to me. I was a better one-on-one student. When it's too many people around me, it's like, it's too hard to learn in these type of environments. A classroom full of 30 kids was too much. They tried to put me in a small class. The small class, it was still too many niggas in there. I just like to saying dumb shit, for real.
Math and reading scores of 4th and 8th graders and found that the majority do not meet proficiency. And it makes sense. When children's brains are so fried from spending hours on their screens, that brain damage happens to affect how they perform in school. Along with this, when children spend years spending all their time playing and using a screen rather than doing chores or learning, they grow a lazy mentality that's very difficult to reverse. Even basic elementary school academics become too much to handle, as they have zero willpower or discipline. Parents need to understand the dangers of these screens and regulate screen time, even if it angers their children. The rise of gentle parenting has led many parents to allow their children long hours of screen time. And even if this isn't the mindset that gentle parenting is advocating for, it is the mindset that gentle parenting has popularized. So we need to either start warning against the dangers of failed gentle parenting, or
They got books for this shit now? Damn, it must have really got bad. What the fuck? Ain't no way niggas making books about gentle parenting.
promoting this parenting style so heavily. So far, we've discussed the dangers that arise when parents misunderstand the gentle parenting method and use it incorrectly. But even if done correctly, this parenting style can still lead to disaster. You see, gentle parenting works off the assumption that a child is an emotionally intelligent creature who understands the morality of their actions. But the unfortunate reality is that most children are not like this. In a child's early stages, particularly up to the age of 5, children have a trait known as egocentrism, which is the inability to understand perspectives other than their own. These children haven't developed enough cognitively to understand the concept that other people perceive situations differently than they do. For example, when playing hide and seek, a toddler might cover their own eyes, believing that nobody can see them because they aren't able to see anyone else.
Shit, I used to do that back when I was 14, playing hide and go seek. I ain't gonna lie. I would hide in the closet, nigga. It would just be me and a bunch of kids from around the neighborhood playing hide and go seek. I'll hide in my closet like this. I'll be staring dead at a nigga, standing still like, man, I hope he don't get me. Oh no, I think that was tag. I think it was tag.
Or a toddler might offer their favorite toy to someone else, believing that they would enjoy the toy just as much. But children also have a hard time understanding how their own actions can upset others. A toddler might slap his mom, thinking it's funny. Because the toddler finds it funny, the toddler believes his mom will also find it funny. In this scenario, gentle parenting would advocate using logic and...
See, when he slap you and you don't like it, you supposed to slap him back. You slap him softly. So then it'll be fair, like, man, we going hit for hit.
No reasoning to explain why slapping is bad. But a toddler will have a very difficult time understanding these concepts because these concepts are too complicated and beyond their cognitive capacity. It's like teaching algebra to a toddler. Maybe some toddlers will understand it, but for most, their brains just aren't ready for it. And you can't force these complex concepts onto a child because they're just going to end up being confused and won't learn anything. But you know what does work? Operant conditioning. Toddlers' brains are too premature to understand concepts of empathy and morality, but their brains are capable of association. A toddler can associate a certain action to a certain outcome. For example, a child understands, if I eat this broccoli, mom will give me ice cream. Or, if I slap mom, I will be punished. For most children, this
Not if she's gentle. If she's gentle, the most you might get is a finger and a loud voice back. What did I tell you? That's the punishment.
of parenting
That's
will be the most
punishment.
effective. Apparently, this
Oh,
method is considered
God.
harmful nowadays, which I personally think is BS. Like adults, children have different levels of emotional and social intelligence. Some children might learn concepts of empathy and morality
Oh, the
very
last
quickly,
did it
and
again.
gentle
What
parenting
you
will be
talking
very
about?
effective for these children. On the flip side, some children are especially stubborn and selfish, and disregard the feelings of anyone else.
The
These children can
Nah, that kid definitely got the belt. That nigga flipping over TVs and shit. And then out of nowhere pop out with a hammer. Psh. Dad, I'm just trying to fix the back of it. The sound wasn't coming out.
raised to become kind and understanding people. They just need to be specifically raised to understand that their negative actions will lead to negative consequences. If these children are raised with gentle parenting, even if done correctly, they might still end up being violent or narcissistic. And that's what we're seeing happening so often these days.
That big strong ass nigga.
Now here comes the controversial part of the video. I know a lot of you will get triggered by this part. If you disagree with me or want to type any hate comments, then go ahead. I actually read most of the comments on every video I post, so I'll probably see what you write. Our society has become soft. Parents are afraid to be strict towards their children because they believe it might traumatize them. Nowadays, people commonly talk about having PTSD because their parents yelled at them. PTSD. Yeah, try telling that to a soldier or a war veteran. I'm not advocating for harsh, aggressive parenting.
Oh God.
Parents should
I'm like,
mostly be
hey,
gentle.
That's what traumatized you? Getting yelled at, nigga? Nigga, you need to come out in the field with me. Here, put this shit on. I'm good, gang. I'm good.
I understand their children. But the harsh truth is, sometimes, no matter how much you negotiate with them, children will only want things to go their way. In cases like this, where gentle parenting does not work, being strict is the only solution.
That nigga hit the front of the
Can you please
TV
stop
too.
hitting with that? Thank you. Stop! Sit down, please. Luca, sit down. Luca, sit down!
Feet off the table. That's not nice. You're eating. That's nasty. Yes, nasty. Put it down. Get your feet off the table. Get them off. Now.
Because so many parents nowadays are reluctant to be strict towards their children, we end up with children who are unafraid of their own actions. Children who don't believe in authority and believe that they can act in their own self-interests. Along with this, a child who's never been yelled at will become soft. They won't be prepared for when the time eventually comes when someone does yell at them. They will be in shock, experiencing strong emotions of anger or fear.
Yeah. They'll either get scared or they'll... I don't know what the fuck I was just doing.
If a parent doesn't discipline their children, the world will. If this trend keeps up, future generations will become emotionally weak, selfish, and sensitive. Of course, frequent punishment for trivial reasons is harmful.
Look at this
If a
strong
child
and
does not understand
independent
why the
woman.
parent is punishing them, they will be left confused and sad. This can lead to self-esteem and mental health problems later on in the child's life. But if punishment is used only when needed and as a last resort, the child would know exactly why they are being punished, and they will realize that they are doing something wrong. This is very important for the personal and moral development of a child. So what kind of parenting style does our society need? A parenting style with balance, knowing when to be gentle, when to set clear boundaries, and when to punish. If parents apply certain principles from gentle parenting, such as empathy and emotional connection and understanding, while also implementing strict rules and punishments, children would experience the best of both worlds. Children will be emotionally intelligent and have healthy relationships with their parents, but also have the discipline to succeed in life and understand that their actions have consequences and that they must show respect to other people. Gentle parenting is not for everyone, but you know what is for everyone? My videos. That's right. Anyone can gain IQ by watching my videos. What? You don't believe me? Okay, we'll just go.
I don't. All them fucking clips of Skippity Toilet fucked me up, gang. They fucked me up, my nigga. What are you talking about? Oh shit, how the hell do I get out of this? Oh.